What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Saturday Night Weekend Challenge. My name is RoguePatton. I will be your host for the evening and participant in this fine tournament. Still one of my favorite tournaments to do when I do get the time to do it in the weekend. So I'm actually kind of grateful I got the stream as well because I get to do the stream and I get to do the tournament. So all is well on my end. I got to buy first round. It looks like we got 80 people checked in. So having a round with 32, we'll eliminate 16 of those, and then we'll start a round of 64. So very exciting there. My chat's not loading, and that's interesting. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm getting like a spinny wheel. Something that I've never had before. That's weird. I don't even know what I'm gonna do about that. I've never had that issue before, so I wouldn't even know how to go about it. Streaming. Says we're on Twitch. Says we're on Twitter. Says we're on YouTube. So why isn't my chat loading? Well, if you guys are chatting, I appreciate you. Hopefully everybody's end of season went really well. Mine was kind of meh. I didn't nothing too crazy on my end. I ended up with a lot of gold foils, which is fine, right? It's really good from the measure of like when they become tradable. But for right now, that really doesn't do much for my account, at least in the way that I'm viewing those. So, like, I pulled a reward, a gold foil epic in fire, and that was pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure I already had the regular one at that level or higher. If it's at that level, then I'll get a nice little bump when I play it, right? But odds are I will surpass that level. So for me, I'm fine getting the base rares at this point. Now, the gold foils that I do want those legendaries right now because I think those are going to be super important in the future as we're going into land. So like those, I don't mind single BCX copies because a single BCX of that is 2,500 PP. And I'll take 2,500 PP because right now the max commons for they only get us 1,000 at this point. So that's 2.5x on just a soulbound reward card pool, right? Not anything that I have to go buy. I don't know what to do about my chat. Let me do a little switchy switch here. Nope, that didn't do anything. Weekend challenge. I hope I don't have to tear this down. Because that is very annoying. It's very annoying that I'm not just loading that. I might just have to pull up the Twitch chat myself. So I won't be able to do YouTube. Just go ahead and run over to Twitch for me. And make sure you are there. And I can pop that. Oops, that's Splinterlands TV. I need YGG SPL. Sweet. Now I'm watching myself. Creepy. All right, pop out chat options. Give me that pop out. There you go. All right, do this manually. That's a shame. That's one of the things that I actually really like about Restream is it would just give me that option. So I see you, Footman, Virus, Keeg. What's going on, my friends? I am glad that I finally have visibility on you guys. So yeah, if you are on YouTube or if you are on Twitter, please go over to Twitch, because I will not see your comments if you are on the other channels right now. But yeah, anyway, hopefully your guys' end of seasons went well. So yeah, my end of season rewards weren't crazy. I got a gold foil epic, and I got a nice chunk of gold foil commons, like 8 gold foil commons. But other than that, no packs. 54 SPS, like nothing super crazy, really. A decent amount of alchemy potions, but or not alchemy, those are legendary. So, at standard in my mind, standard. So we'll kind of see. I got to push a couple of these to a higher level. Coastal Sentry is now at level 5, so that's maxed out for silver. Very happy there. Didn't really. Oh, I think War Pegasus is now at level 4. I think that might have been my first rare that got to level 4. So very happy about that. But yeah, as for these, I'm not doing any combining on my gold foils either. So it's not like pulling 5 gold foils of this Firecaller. Like, I know it's a martyr card, so I don't know how much we're leveling up marty cards, but I'm not leveling up any of my gold foils at this point. Not until we get transferability down and figured out, and when land gets figured out and all that stuff too. I'm positive I'll be playing with the base rares more than the gold foils at this point, so I'm just gonna hold those as single BCX and wait for further information on what that's gonna look like. So, but yeah, other than that, the other thing I did want to look at is I wanted to look at the season summary on those, because I had a huge discrepancy between last season and this. Because if you guys remember right, looks like last season, $25, we were at 315 SPS, 280 of it, or sorry, 280 versus 315, 280 came from battles, 4 packs. No legendaries. That's, I think, one of the worst things about last season, was I didn't pull a single legendary that I remember. And so, did well on gold foil commons and rares, like, and that gold foil epic, but no legendaries. So then you go back a season, right? Same value, it says, right? But I pulled 7 packs versus 4, 279 battles. So same amount of battle SPS, less SPS in my chest, but 1, 4, 5, 6 legendaries. So like, it doesn't even compare. 3 epics. There's 4 down here, 2 down here. So like 9 epics already. So like, huge differences between the seasons, but then also it was 15 diamond and 259 gold, and this was 111 diamond and 18 gold. So what I did, and this is probably where I messed up, is that last season we had just transitioned into this new energy system, right? And so it was halfway through the season when we got to essentially burn our ECR down to like just as low as we wanted, really, for the most part. And then like, you could jump right into the energy system and get a pretty good jump. And so we were still in rating inflation in that season. So in season 107, we started that season with ECR and the ability to still have rating inflation. And so everybody was still inflated, so the rest of the season played out as you would expect with rating inflation. This season was the very first season where we had energy for the entire season. and I noticed a huge difference. One, because I played it all the way up to Diamond 1, I had to start in Diamond. And that was the worst part for me, right? So I went all the way up to Diamond 1, started in Diamond 3. I don't have a Diamond deck. You know what I mean? I've got Lux, I've got maxed out reward cards, and then like my silver deck. That's what I got. And so I was only up there because of rating inflation. And that bit me hard last season because I spent so many days where I couldn't win anything, maybe one chest, like just stuck in Diamond or max gold. Like even when I lost down into max gold, that was still like great players, you know what I mean? So I was in a rock and a hard place. I played way too high in the season before and essentially got caught with my pants down in that last season. And so I got to where I made sure I ended last season no higher than Diamond 2 so that I could drop to gold. And so I did. I dropped down to gold. I'm in gold 2, which is great. Lower gold 2. Starting off the season much better. Everything seems to be going to be back in line, hopefully, with, you know, my experience in previous seasons. So don't play above your deck because the new energy system doesn't allow it. It does not allow it. Like, you have to be Diamond 2. I was getting Diamond 3. I was getting no easy wins with just like basic stuff. You need a deck. You need a deck that's pretty leveled up for that. So that was my lesson learned. And then yeah, social experiment number 2, right? So I've got my 3 alt accounts going. Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle are all active now. Bulbasaur just got activated 4 days ago. And story there, right, is I'm trying to play in bronze because what I'm earning in bronze is better than what I would get on the rental market for those cards. So we're just gonna play it out in bronze. And the other aspect of it is I can play 74 games a day in bronze for only 50 DEC. And at the top of bronze, at the very end of that season, I don't know if maybe people were picking up on it, but at the very end of the season, we were at like 0.6 SBS. But for the majority of the season, it was, or I'm sorry, 0.06. For the majority of the season, it was 0.1 SPS or more that you were getting for a win. So yes, please, I will trade 1 DEC for 0.1 SPS all flipping day. So I've been trying to get these accounts down there, but the problem with Charmander and Squirtle were they were both up in gold. So last season they got down to silver, and I thought I had them to where I was going to be able to play in bronze this season. But I guess I've never done this before, so I had to have screwed up something in the math. And they both still have silver end of season chests for last season. So that sucks. But Modern and Wild, both of these accounts are now in bronze, and I'm not going to let them cross bronze this season. So this should be the last season where I've got these accounts, my starter Pokemon, above bronze. And I'm not gonna change that at the end of the day. I think silver and bronze don't compare at the end of the day. I don't think they compare. Oh, I'm sorry. They do compare in rewards, in chests, specifically in SPS per day. Like the financial jump to go from bronze to silver is not rewarded the way it is for gold and plus. Like gold is it's the conclusion that I've came to now is that gold rewards are kind of the floor of where you want to be. And then if you're not there, there's no reason not to just be in bronze, you know? So that's how we're going to play it out. We're going to see how that ends up going. I do have Bulbasaur in bronze doing the 74 games a day. So Cardo Card, welcome, my friend. First time chat. Thank you for being here. Oop, I should probably jump back over here. Oh, we're still in round 1. Tom Riddle's taking forever. My boy Tom, what you doing? Let me make sure that I didn't. Nope, we're good. Who are we waiting on? Oh, interesting. All right, wait on one more before we're going to round 2. But did you max those accounts for Chaos Legion or just one BCX? I mean, they're maxed. They're maxed for the most part. So, like, if I go look at my spreadsheet here, as you can see, like Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur all have maxed out commons for Chaos, maxed out rares for Chaos, except for the Mycelic Slip Spawn is the only one still, but that I had one on the rental market. So very quickly, that'll be a leveled up one for Bulbasaur. So maxed out there. And then this is where we just get into the missing parts of my collection. Like as I get the cards, they'll go to these alts from here. But I'm not going to go into this with a rental strategy. I'm just there using my cards. And that's kind of the way I want to go about it. There's a chance that Charmander's close enough with just because he's a full. Charmander is a full Chaos Legion Rift Watcher deck. I think the only thing I'm still missing is a Kane Haste and an Oshore on Charmander. So Charmander's full modern ready. I just need if he's close enough to the leaderboard, I might entertain renting legendaries from Untamed on Charmander. But Squirtle and Bulbasaur, they're just kind of half decks. Like Rift Watchers, I had nowhere near enough Rift Watchers to kind of spread into all 3 accounts. So this is my trickle down strategy. So for you guys that, maybe don't know my story and everything, I'm a max level silver. So like my main deck over here, this is RoguePatton. This is the way I kind of have it broke down. So like all of these commons, I got one at level 5, right? That's kind of how I've done this. Gold foils, blah, 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 right? This is how I've kind of set up my spreadsheet here. So I'm maxed silver in bronze on my main account. And then, so as you're building your collection and your BCX to go from silver to gold, right? There's essentially 3 or 4 bronze decks that you can fill up as you're accumulating, right? So like to move your legendaries from silver to gold, you need 3 more BCX. It was 3 BCX for silver, 6 BCX for gold. So while I'm climbing up to that, and I can put 1 BCX on these accounts, and they're almost kind of like they're just working for me until I can max out my gold deck, right? And that's also another part of my strategy is I do not half level up my decks. I think Splinterlands is very fluid in their decisions, and I do not want to be caught half leveled up, because as you're leveling, really, Slay for Red, this is going to be my round 1. Let's go Red. I'm going to get him. Got a good one right out the gate. But this is usually how this. So like if I end up knocking out Slay for Red, this will be great. I might win this tournament. Anytime I've knocked out a high caliber player in round 1, I usually get pretty jacked up and go quite a long way. So we'll end up seeing. Might as well get him out of the way early, right? Fight him now instead of later. But yeah, to finish up my note is in this game, the cards become less liquid the more that you have you have them leveled up, because essentially they get more expensive, and the ability to move really expensive cards becomes more and more difficult. 1 BCX cards are the most liquid of the game, right? Bronze level is probably like the second best. So for me, instead of overcommitting and only having some splinters maxed out for gold, or playing with half of a deck, which is another real big pet peeve of mine, is I want every weapon in my arsenal. So that's how we're doing this. That's why we're setting up these other accounts, to essentially take the other cards that I own as I'm building to gold, and to work them better than the rental market could, or especially for soulbound cards. Like, I want these soulbound cards. So that's kind of how we're doing it. All right, Slay for Red, let's go, brother. This man's got a full deck too. I'm definitely not should expect really good stuff. So like, keep your distance, even Stevens. This is kind of iffy. So it's crazy. So we've got two options. You go range or magic, right? And there's a buff and a counter for each, right? So General Sloan, Ilthane, Obsidian, Thaddeus. Very it's almost like rock, paper, scissors. You know, it's like, how are we gonna do this? But with even Stevens, I'm pretty sure I need to go magic here. Dropping range. Ooh, why am I missing? Do we not get to play legendaries? Why don't we get to play legendaries? Even Stevens would have been Queen Mycelia. Were we never able to play legendaries in this tournament? I feel like that's wrong. Oh, look at this magic. There's not a lot of magic here. And there's no shields. That's the important part, is there's no shields. So I think Ilthane might be the play. Ilthane could be the play. I like Ilthane because we get to play level 3 rares. Talked about that many times. Level 3 rares in bronze tournaments when you're playing epic summoners is pretty good. If I can diversify between magic and range. No, I've only got the one range. Do I go? I could go with the Amplify. I could definitely go with the Amplify. And then Dispel? Or do I go with the Clock? No, because nothing's going to be coming back line. So I think I am going to go with Dispel here. So I am just going to go with the Venari Crystal Smith here as... and I'm actually going to order it this way. And let's hope he went too heavy on his range and gets smacked for it. Let's go. 50-50. My boy. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Come on. What you got? Is this Juke? No. What? 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 Are you serious? Is he watching me? Is this a joke? What? Oh, well, he got his heal off, so I think that means he wins, right? Just by default, I think that means he wins. He's got like a 2 HP jump start on me that I can't get back. Ew. Yeah, it was just, was it really that first heal? You just couldn't get past. It was whichever one got that first heal off, got the 2 HP jump and couldn't do anything about it. Lame. Spooky though. Come on. That's a draw, right? Hold on. What about that? I'm gonna replay it here real quick. We had to have had a difference in level on one of our things for that not to have been a draw. 3-3-3-2. Oh no, it was just literally the swap there. I put the Time Mage behind the Crystal Smith. And that's a strategy I've been trying lately because part of me part of me thinks about it from like the end of game perspective. So I like to put the Venari Crystal Smith up here. One, because when it drops into position, it's going to be healing itself, right? So if we're at the point where we're at a mirror, right, and they're hitting me for 3 and I'm healing for 2 on 5 HP, that's way better. Plus, when that gives me like an extra shield as we're playing, because if I had these switched, Time Mage drops into position, I'm still attacking full on 3 people, but as soon as this thing goes, then it's 0. I'm done. So I'm not getting any value out of that heal anymore. I'm not getting that extra tank out of it. So I've been trying to swap this from now on, because the normal logic is put your range in the back, and just heal as much as you can, right? But I'm trying to do where that healer is actually in position 5. And yeah, in that case, it got me a loss because our game was decided by which Venari Crystal Smith attacked first. Ugh, so gross. All right, Slifer, let's go. So, no and health equalizer. And health equalizer. So, I'm pretty sure we have to go with the Tarsa on this one, because we're not really bringing too much magic, and we've got a lot of low mana, like sneak opportunity. So I'll take the Tarsa. I'm pretty sure. I'm positive there's not something here I would rather have. No, because then health equalizer would screw us. So yeah, we'll go Tarsa here. We'll make sure that we put those low mana do somethings. Oh, that was my the Varuz was a dragon. Ooh, is that worth it? Those were actually some of my lowest mana backline attackers. Oh, I liked it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. The dragons here are just very well equipped. Oops. To do something. And then I don't get any legendaries, so all right, so now let's look at this from maybe we don't. Going back, we're flip-flopping. 3, 1. Uraeus? I don't like this. I wanted a lot thicker of a team. Yeah, screwed up somewhere here, guys. Alright, we're gonna save the exploding rats. We're gonna go through the radiated scorcher first. Got him! Or hopefully, 30%. Ah! Young guys and gals. I like it. Alright, so sweet. Ooh, gross. So, that almost backfired. That almost backfired on me. It was that flipping it was luckily, or maybe I think I might have just made the right call breaking the mirror by making sure. I didn't expect us to only have 2 HP going into it though. So like, let's say I just go like this. Yeah, then we're back to like a 50-50 or something. But I broke the mirror by putting my exploding rats kind of behind and making sure it didn't take that first shot. Sweet. Got him. Mirror breaker. Come on, Slafer. Come on, brother. I'm gonna get him. You're alone on board tonight? Yeah, brother. Absolutely. Everybody is out hanging out with their significant others. I'm assuming. I'm just making stuff up. But I'm going to give them good narratives. They are all putting in the time to their spouses / courting partners and really pouring into them and, just building that relationship. It's good time. Opportunity, but we have holy protection. Okay. Interesting. Well, crap. Korra is probably a play. Korra is probably a play and is always a play. Why? Why are you a play, Korra? So then, the cool part from here, and the most frustrating part about Korra is, or this whole lineup actually, is that I can fill the rest of my squad with cheaper meat shields of sorts. Let's see. I don't think I want Verus. Oh, the Martys. I'm glad I clicked over here on the Martys. Gross. Oh, why do Martys exist? They're so not fair. All right. Well, we're definitely popping a Marty. But we're going to do it this way. Why am I going to do it this way? Because I kind of want my Korra. I want my Korra maybe getting a kill in the back line somewhere first before I drop. Once I drop into position 1, I'm just going to be fighting the other Korra. So I'd rather chill back here and maybe get a kill first. Oh, I think he's got his Korra up front and I fed it. I think that's probably what happened. No, it's not. I just fed it with one extra monster. No. I just fed it. Darn it. That didn't matter. Yeah, because then he'll be one up on me the whole time, and I just don't think the math works out for me on that one. Oh, because 14. Oh, it's like just off. Oh, I fed him. I fed him one more than I should have. Good game, Slaver. Good game. That was as soon as I submitted the team, I was like, oh, because I was about to start talking about the mirror, and I was like, I fed him. I fed him one more than I should have. But honestly, like games like that are really good because Slafer's a guy that I respect as a player, and I see quite a bit. And so, like when I play him, when I play Mondroid, when I play, some of these top level players, and I see damn near identical teams, like literally our first match, that 50-50 match, identical teams. You know what I mean? Identical teams in match 2, essentially. But I got him on the placement of an exploding rat. Identical match on 3, except that I fed his Korra one more than I should have, right? It's that means that we're onto something, That's validating for me at the end of the day. I know that there's he's a player that produces results, and I am thinking like he does, or he's thinking like I do. Depends on how you want to go about it. But yeah, so hopefully he goes on. He is now my the one I'm voting for, because if he wins, I got second place. So Anyway, catch up on chat here. Hopefully that was entertaining for you guys. Sorry I can't give you any more battles, but we'll be able to watch some kind of play out here. I can move this and then kind of cherry pick some of these battles as they're coming up. But Virus is still in it, so Splinter cards, everything's looking fine. We had a nice little tank there in SPS. Does anybody know what happened there? Actually I can't be doing that. Can't be hiding any of that really, because I need that chat up. I forgot I was on the alternative chat. So but yeah. Oh my goodness. Everything's fine, Virus. Thanks. Impressed by your steady high performance level in our brawls. Yeah, Virus is a killer. He's a killer. Hanging out with their significant alts. But yeah, I finally got Kulu Master. Oh, I still don't own one. I still don't own one. A whole end of season. A whole season, no legendaries. I'm missing two of the key ones. Like that's in my opinion, these two are super meta. And it's the Kulu Mastermind, right? Because when you drop that thing on Bakshira, it's just not, that is crazy. And then when you get down to white, this one is just nuts. Taunting and Void, and has a magic attack itself. Like that's a great card. It's a great card, and it is. I've gotten wrecked by this card so much. Somebody might have to, nobody will be able to fact check me on this, but I'm positive every time I've played against this card, I've lost. Like it has come out in the most opportune times for it, and because I don't own it, just done. But it's absolutely crazy. All right, but yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you, my friend, for having that card now. But for sure, they push us to go on progressing. Yep. YGG SPL, wasn't it based on the RNG only? What, my losses? Ish. I mean, definitely that second one, no, because he intentionally left his mana short, knowing that he was probably going to go into a mirror and didn't want to feed Korra. So he made an intentional decision in round 3 to break the mirror. I made an intentional decision in round 2 to break the mirror. But yeah, our round 1, that was RNG for the most part. I would say from what I could tell by looking at that match, it was just which Venari Crystal Smith attacked first, period. And I think the whole game was decided from there, and I don't think there was any coming back from that. But yeah, in a way, that's how randomly distributed soulbound cards generate a form of equality compared to pure purchasing power. Yeah. No, I agree. Bronze is very particular sometimes. Very particular. All right. Let's go check in on... Let's see. Let's go watch this match. So Mako versus Dark. Shinlo, that's a guild I've been seeing quite a bit in bronze push leaderboard. And then in the lower tournaments too. So looks like we have a no melee, back to basics. So this is usually straight magic. You're never really bringing anything other than magic. So having all of this HP, this speed, I can definitely see how this goes right for Darkside. Back to basics are just, there's no way to have your Rangers attack in once they drop into that first position. And so as we're going to see here, he's shut out way too early. His damage output here with Obsidian was six damage per turn, 5 of it magic. So, you know, definitely understandable for bronze there. Splinter Stonks here's moving on. Let's see. Splinter Stonks took on, played our boy here. So playing for the Epic, he's got a leveled up Regal Parrington. So Regal Parrington only has 1 magic attack through bronze unless you're playing it at level 3 with an Epic Summoner. A level 3 Goblin Tower. A level 3 Mycelic Slip Spawn. So really taking advantage of that. Great Soulbound cards down here. Swamp Spitter, one of my favorites. So double reachers here. This is very interesting. Playing kind of the longer game with no flyers, but just really beefing up on shields here, where his opponent went 2 flyers in the middle, backed by a taunt and a flyer up front. So a lot of sustain here, plus the Marty's gonna die. Beef up the flyers. 100% a great strat here from Splinter Stonks. So I like the Goblin Tower here too, because its shields will give it at least 2 turns before it ends up start taking anything on the flesh. So pretty good value there in green. Green doesn't do a lot with shields. So having something in the backline that isn't flying, but is going to last at least 5 turns. If it's untouched, that thing lasts 5 turns. And that's great because it doesn't usually have a stellar amount of health, or staying power. So having consistent damage every turn, like, look at that. We are in round 5 and that thing is still standing, and was very much essential to that play. So very well done, Splinter Stonks. Well done. But what's going on, Phantom? How are you? Virus here's moving on. Who we playing? Virus versus Keegs. Virus at a 34% out the gate. Very interesting. Let's see what went wrong here. So, according to the rules, we had Even Stevens 42 put together a good team for Epics, playing a level 3 Bosun, a level 3 Harpy, a level 3 Time Mage. Honestly, White just does a great job in rares getting really beefy at level 3 versus level 2. So good play here. And then Keegs going with the legendary, or with the Soulbound, to get his hands on this Lightfoot. So really curious what kind of Soulbound cards he owns to go with a Lightfoot instead of a Katie. I think Katie's usually, I never see the Lightfoot get played. So this is but he's favored here in this match. So I'm curious what kind of stuff goes well enough for Virus, or something in this match that says that he was supposed to. Oh, hello. So just the timing on these bloodlusts, is that how this is? The fact that that bear ain't dead yet is nuts. Let's go. That bear is chilling. So really, if he gets through the Bosun, then he's golden. So I don't know where the main issue was here, because it looks really good for Virus. I don't know if there was supposed to be some misses that never happened, or if the timing of something, but it didn't look really obnoxious, like an upset from what I could see by that playing out. But Katie is odds. I got you. That makes sense. I don't know if I was actually favored. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I didn't see exactly where it would, unless, I guess if we go back, your Lightfoot should be pretty flipping fast though, right? So maybe you were supposed to get a dodge on that Lightfoot, that you never got? Oh yeah, you're up 6-7, so you've got no. Really? Yeah, you've only got a 20% dodge chance on the Dumaki. So, and this thing hits you 4 times though, actually. It hits you 4 times in a row. So it's only 10% dodge there. Now we're up to 20. And then it hits you 3 more times. No, it's the return fires on it. Yeah, I mean, maybe if you miss there, like maybe that's big enough, but only a 20% chance. I can't imagine that. I don't know. But yeah, Splinter Tools might have been wrong on that one. Might have been wrong. But good job, Virus. Good job, Keegs. Welcome here. Welcome, brother. We got Shark Monsters. Let's go. I just love that name. I'll watch Shark Monsters all day. I got a King of Duels. Or no, KOG. KOG is not King of Duels. That's they're the Guardians. King of Guardians. I gotta remember. I know they're big. They're good. All right, what do we got here? We got flying. Went with playing some gladiators. Avoided the extra shield from Kelia. Got the extra health. Only leaning on Gargoyle Devil as the flyer. 2 return fires, but then we've got some extra shields, some swiftness, double swiftness. Then with the summoner, Prismologist, War Pegasus has flying itself, so both only bringing 1 flying. Shark Monster bringing some extra shields. Bringing anything with protect is pretty good in these matches, because that essentially gives your entire team 1 extra turn of life that it otherwise wouldn't have. And the cool part is they lose that shield in round 1. So like if the Archimist Bear dies, then the whole team doesn't lose anything at that point, because they already lost it round 1 when they all got hit by an earthquake. So just bringing the Fortify, all it has to do is survive that 1 turn, and it's done its value at that point. So, but look at this whole team. We're in round 4. Still got 4 monsters alive. The flyers are back there. Clockwork Aid with 1 health is just like, I don't care about an earthquake. That's great. That's great. Clockwork Aid in position 6 is probably one of the coolest things that I've been seeing a lot lately. Is it's sticky back there. There's only scatter shots of magic and Coral Lurker? No, not Coral Lurker. Coral Wraith. The untamed sneak magic. I think there's 1 sneak magic in alpha beta as well. But like sneak magic isn't really a big thing. So a Clockwork Aid with a bunch of speed and swiftness chilling back there with some shields. It's great for sneak defense. Its ability's great, and I guess it's even great for earthquakes. It's amazing. So round 3 is complete. Moved into round 4. First fight in round 4 is coming from Vince. Hold on. I see you all the time. I just want to call you Vinny. Tricolor. I like it. I gotta say that. And then Splinter Lover versus Splinter Stonks versus Splinter. There's a couple good Splinter names that I'm always usually mixing up, but I see Splinter Lover often. Love to see them out at this tournament. So I'm seeing now twice this Dry Bone Barbarian being a tank that people are experimenting with. In the chat, how much have you guys played with the Dry Bone Barbarian in position 1? What are some of the strategies you kind of use with that? Because it's never been a card that I've actually tried to experiment with at this point. but seeing it twice here, I don't know. This Archimist Bear is definitely finding its way into all these matches. Just bringing, I just think this heavy range team going right into Ilthane, you're just getting wrecked. You're just getting wrecked. Love that. That was great timing on that shatter though from the War Pegasus. But yeah, bringing the bosun into a Thorns match feels so good. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you with my fist still, and I'm not gonna, like, you're not gonna do anything about it. It feels so good. That Tidebiter, that Reflection Shield was a great ability that they added to the game. Absolutely great. Congratulations, brother. Splinter Lover landed his second game already, so let's go ahead and get this one. Still just leaning on Ilthane. Let's go. Dry Bone Barbarian. Dry Bone Barbarian. Oh my goodness. Look at this team. He loves this team, I guess. Let's go. So it's a Noxious Fumes back to basics. This is a very interesting team for back to basics. So I guess let's just pause here. Let's have a little educational moment. I don't understand why the Chaos Knight, the Dumaki Exile are back here in a Noxious Fumes match back to basics. They're going to be dead 2 turns and 3 turns. And you would only put them back here for like a sneak defense of sorts. But it's never like you're not sneaking in a back to basics. Nobody can do that. So your back line is never of threat. So in a back to basics Noxious Fumes, you're always ordering it in a way where, like, you're trying to put your biggest guy in the back. Like, whoever has the most HP goes in the far back. I mean, unless you've got some Rangers here, like you see how War Pegasus and Supply Runner are back here in the back. But if you're playing that sustain strategy and you're trying to make sure you've got something, like, you count these rounds in your head, right? So, like, the Archimist Bear is 6 rounds, right? And if that's going to be your biggest thing, you're hoping they don't have anything bigger than 10 HP, and you park this thing all the way in the back. And then you just see kind of how the game goes from there. You organize everything else in a way where you try to put up a fighting chance. But these things are going to die before they even see the front line, essentially. And the 2 things that are actually going to last deep into the game are going to be taking hits way too early. So, just little notes. Was most probably a mistake from the player to put those melee fighters at the end. He may have forgotten it was back to basics. I mean, yeah. I mean, or scrambling to put together a team, you know. It looks like he brought a summoner and didn't bring any gladiator cards that I saw in there. But yeah, so look at this. It's essentially, oh, look at that. Look at that. Came down to the last, but well done, Splinter Lover. Well done. So yeah, if he'd have had those organized in a way, like, I wish I could, can I take that battle and go dissect that one? Let's go Splinter Lover. Skip. Let's go see what I can do here. All right, so cool. All right, I have full control over this one. So let's just reorganize his team. And let's just play the Archimist Bear in the back, Jin Chwala in the back, and run these 2 probably up front. Like, there's no reason to tank with the magic, you know what I mean? So, like, you would put the things that are going to die first but have shields, like, let them die. Let them die in the first one. Don't let them chill back doing nothing for Noxious Fumes, you know? Arrange your team in a way where your weakest stuff is going to take all of round 1 damage. Round 1 damage is the most damage you will take in the entire game. Okay, round 1 damage. So if you've got something that's going to be really weak to noxious fumes but can absorb half of round 1 or more of round 1's damage, you put those up front, and then you just let your bigger things take that noxious fumes from round 1, and that's it, right? So look, I just rearranged this team, and now I have a 99% chance. Magic, I would actually probably even do it this way. Like, Time Meddler would be back because it's a magic attacker. It's attacking the entire time. So I want to keep that as live as possible. But I'm committing to Archimist Bear being 6 rounds. That's my timer, is 6 rounds. If my opponent has to build a team that'll last longer than 6, right? Look at that. I give myself a chance to lose by not having Archimist up there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of noxious fumes, back to basics. The weird stuff Splinterlands makes you do sometimes. Noxious fumes, back to basics. My personal favorite. Noxious fumes, back to basics, melee only. Have fun. It's like, okay. Then you better be putting your big old bear in the back. All right, let's see. Slafer Red is versus Virus here. Ooh, I like this. Oh, here we go. Back to basics again. Let's see. Do I got to break this down? I choked on this one. Sorry, brother. All right, so what do we got? Slafer Red. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Okay. So, again, the only mistake that I see here is, again, the bosun should just be in position 3. But look at how far back he's got his bear. And look at, oh yeah, Virus, you didn't bring anything to survive noxious fumes. You've got a Marty between 2 things that are just like, they're not gonna do anything. But yeah, his bear's up here, and his bear's gonna do just fine. But look at, like, realistically, like, if a team was put together to kind of sustain, this is he had his bear in position 1, round 2, with only 8 health, right? And that was the biggest thing that he had. So, that's back. I cannot believe you had a back to basics noxious fumes. I was literally talking about back to basics noxious fumes, and that's exactly what you guys had. What? It's crazy. It's crazy. I gave you the answers to the test, and you failed, Virus. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so Slafer Red is battling Virus. I'm assuming a best of 3 at this point. Looks like... Where you at? Where you at? Oh, yeah, it is best of 3. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see. Virus took him game 1. Ilthane v. Ilthane. If you don't have an Ilthane, might want to get an Ilthane. All the best players playing Ilthane. Hey, look at that Volgine. Doesn't win, but whatever. Look at that Volgine. Ooh, that Katie's going to eat. Uh-oh. Oh, that Katie's going to eat. It sucks when you put together a team. Oh, it's no sneaking, no sniping. Katie's not going to eat. It sucks when you put together a team and you're like, yeah. And you look at your sniper or you look at your snipe target and it's got just enough health to die to Katie. You're just like, no. But amazing, going very well for Virus at this point, even though Slafer has Whoa, hold on. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that on return fire that you get a bloodlust trigger? Holy crap. I didn't know that. I'm assuming it would be the same for Thorns and Magic Reflect then. What? He just got bloodlust trigger on a... I gotta watch that again. Go back. Do it again, Katie. Show me. Show me the thing you did. So blast damage, boom, boom, and then blast returned bloodlust. What? Holy crap! That doesn't seem fair. Look at you, should be dead, Virus. Dead. You got. Oh my goodness, Katie. Oh. Wow. I didn't. Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess. Wow. Let's go. So yeah, Bloodlust with Return Fire or Magic Reflect or Thorns. I will be paying attention to that. All part of the play. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and look at this last one here. Last one, Virus. Oh, is it lessons learned from the stream? Did you not feed his Quora? Oh God, look at this. Look at this. You didn't feed his Quora. Look at you. Look at this. This is a tight team. This is super tight. All right. Let's watch this. Oh, yeah, opportunity, and you didn't feed his Quora. Your target right now is the Mycelic Infantry. That is crazy. You went super tight. Super tight. Look at this. Look at this. All right, hold on. Pause. Oh, wait, never mind. This is Slafer Red went super tight. I actually really like his team. I really like his team. So, like, all right, I'm gonna just praise to Slafer Red here real quick. The balls to come in, or like the brains to come in, the balls and brains to come into a 46 mana match and only bring 4 creatures. Unheard of. Unheard of. That's unheard of. He loses. But let's see. I gotta rewind this because I thought I had that backwards. So let me see how this kind of plays out. Does this, again, is it just the timing? Or is it the fact that you brought like so much magic that, because the Mycelic, oh, it does. The magic was just perfect. And then the Bloodlust triggers start. First one there, though. And then, ooh, Grund, you greedy. That's not how we share kills. Oh, and then it's just perfect timing from the Quora from here. It's amazing. You can come in with the best intentions and strategies, but sometimes the timing of these are just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And you can't, a 10% miss. Wow. Well done, Virus. Well done. I mean, actually, no, screw you. He beat me, so he was supposed to win it all. So, yeah, luckily I like you too. But yeah, and it's kind of funny, like strategy wise, like you can't, like he put enough forethought in to know that he was going to face the mirror, right? And he didn't want to spread himself out, and he put a thicker team together, right? What are the odds? What are the odds that the team that you're going to play against is going to do perfect damage to kill on Quora's magic attack? Specifically, the magic attack. Because the other attack wasn't doing anything. So had to have a team orchestrated in a way that the damage was perfect to have Quora get the kill. The first one. That's a level that is like it is possible. It is possible. And I do not want to take that away from Virus if he did that math. If he said, like, there's going to be a Mycelic infantry up front. It's got this much health, so I need to play these magic guys. And by turn 2, we're going to feast on blood. But odds are, I love the man to death. I don't think he did that math. So yeah, then it ooh, actually, yeah, let's do that. I wonder if I could be can I be, let's switch it up. Let me be can Can I be Slaver Red? Can I be Slaver? Let me arrange this team. Oh no, I have to arrange this one. Can I switch? What's this? Nope, that was replay. I want to switch. I want control of the other team. How do I do that? Open in custom. Okay. So if I edit, if I edit his team. So it was an opportunity match. So let's literally just disrupt it this way. Let's just say it was an Archimist instead. Okay, nothing changed. Okay, what if it was a Grund? Nothing changed. Oh, do I have to? I might have to hit the predict button. Hold on. All right, so, ooh. What did I do? Grund in front of the Archimist Bear. Not changing anything up front. Letting the Quora eat the first infantry. I got to 100 by just switching these two in the back. What? What was the timing on that? See what I mean? Like to this level? Like, no, how do you I can't tell you why that one works out that way. I would have to watch that again, because I actually liked that he had his Grund back there. Doing work. Oh, maybe it's the Grund dropping into position gets the Bear in a position to where his core can kill shot. I don't know, but you see what I mean. This is a level of study that I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why that's a better play than that, and I don't think it is. At the end of the day, I think fundamentally Slaver Red made a good play. He knew he was going to go against the Quora Mirror, and with 46 mana, he shrunk himself down to a very thick, hardy hitting force that it would literally just come down to an odds game of, is Quora gonna get the kill shots, right? And I think he made a good call. So yeah, but yeah, Quora did make the kill shots. What happens if we just screw around with Quora? What if Quora's in position 2? Nothing. Position 3, meh. Position 1, definitely not. All right, cool. Got to goof around. We studying, we learning. All right, so let's check in. Round 5, top 8. Top 8, all part of the plan. It's Virus AI. That's nuts. Yeah, no, it's honestly the bloodlust triggers, the timing on some matches. Like you go into it and it says 100% to 0, and you're just like, man, I picked the wrong team. No, probably not. There's probably something that happened in the timing of it that was just completely unavoidable and unpredictable at that point. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, I was shocked that like changing the first dude doesn't do anything. That it had to be the others. So all right, let's see. We've got, oh yeah, so let's go back. So we've got our top 8. Looks like we've already got a couple people have moved on. Splinter Lovers moved on. Shikip, oh, Phantom. Sorry, brother. I was gonna try to say that first part. Nah, you're Phantom, bro. You Phantom. Beaten Small Circles. Small Circles, familiar name around here. Fox Late gets knocked out in top 8. Top 8 is a good finish though, 100%. We got Inflation. Inflation JRPB. I love the name. Let's go. Versus the Yikayan 2. Yikayan 2. I feel like that's or Or no, that's maybe not a name I'm familiar with. I feel like that's one of the bronze leaderboard names, but still 2 YGGs among. Yeah, Splinter Shark too. That's awesome seeing somebody from Splinter Sharks in here, tearing it up. Appreciate it. And then MGM 24. So good job, my friends. So let's go see how our boy from Splinter Sharks is doing. Let's go highlight. Dies to a monkey with a snotty nose. That's what it looks like. So we've got 2 gladiator matches. Got a taunter in the back. So I like this. Great play. We've got double. So we've got protection and we've got weak magic. And bringing the exploding rats up front. Super smart. Breaking those shields. It is frustrating that this might be the new Llama Kron play, is the Korra double Marty play. Even though there's actually no guarantee that this other Marty is going to die in this case, it's actually the odds of it dying are actually against him. So he's not going to get the other Marty trigger. But this Korra is just going to feast, and there is nothing that can be done about that. Just popping a shield, and then right to the flesh. Popping a shield, right to the flesh. Korra's going to get big. Going to get big. Ah, so big. Didn't even get the second Marty back there. Those are some of my favorite wins when you're just like looking around at your team and you're just like, hey, great job, everyone. Hey, all right, great job. And you look down at your fungus flinger and you're like, wait, you're still here? My boy, how did you? Oh, my goodness. He's just like, hey, I'm alive. You're like, yeah, dude, you did great back there. Like, nobody wanted to kill you? You're like, yeah, no, I was back there ready to die. And no, nobody got me. You're like, all right. Put them on your shoulders. You're like, fungus. Yeah, I made it. Oh, those are my favorite. Oh, we made it to the Final Four. Final Four. And we still... Oh, no, my shark. My shark is gone. Virus, I have to send you a pack. Congratulations, brother. So Virus, last of the YGG standing, which is good because he beat the guy that beat me. So I'm basically third place if he wins. That's good. That's good. I'll take that. Oh, Phantom. Good luck, brother. Good luck. I'm facing a legend. Yeah, if you beat him and then he beat Red and then Red beat me, I'm basically fourth place. So I'd rather be third place, but at this point, I don't know. I'm getting pretty far down the chain, so I'll vote for either of you. You're fine. But Dave the Great, welcome. What is going on, brother? Inflation Jerome Powell, well found. Yeah, this is a good account. Yeah. At YGG SPL Rogue, you should write the dialogue for the future SPL movie. Dude, Fungus Flinger would be like our little Yoda. That's what he would be. He would be just like the creature that or like, I don't know. He could be a little bit of that. He could be like Kenny a little bit from South Park, where you're just like, you killed my Fungus Flinger. And then just like any time Fungus Flinger dies, just whoever the main character is pissed. It just goes ham, right? Just and just goes off, right? Anytime a Fungus Flinger dies. But then like you would have that Kenny aspect of like he's never actually dead. Like he just always comes back. And like there's no explanation to why Fungus Flinger always comes back. But he still pisses you off every time he dies. You know, totally. Yeah, I could write a movie. It'd be a weird out there. There probably wouldn't be a storyline, but there'd be quite a few decent one-liners. Oh my goodness. We should have the muskrat being a Marty dealer on the street corner. Be like, hey man, you looking for them flingers? I got some flingers. Got the best flingers on the market. All right, let's go take a look at some of these matches as they're coming in. So Splinter Lover down here, still playing Ilthane. Loves that card. And we're still trying General Sloan. Oh, is it Silent Summoner? Yeah, so it doesn't matter. These are the same. Ooh. They're not though. They're not though. So everybody take note. Even in Silent Summoner, playing the Epic gives you level 3 rares. Level 3 rare, level 3 rare, level 3 rare. Or I mean it would be if he had one, but he doesn't. So yeah, this if he would have had an Ilthane, this Harpy would have been doing more. I don't think the Arbalest gets more attack, but who knows? Could have. There you go. A time clock in the back. And it's an opportunity target too. Look at that. Look at that. This. All right. Time clock in position 6. Let's go. I need that hashtag. Put my clock in 6. I got my clock at 6 or something along those lines. I love it. What is the time on his face? It should be 6. I don't see his hands. I would have liked that to have been 6. I've been like, yeah, the team's just like telling you, like, yeah, put him in 6. Put him at your 6. He'll take care of you. There you go. Another movie plot right there. Just like in one of the intense scenes, you just like summon your clock and you give him like an AK-47. You're like, watch my 6. And the clock's just like, ah! Just like, see? We make great movies. Great movies, guys. So that was so Virus here's got an up close and personal. And oof, look at that. Going hard. Is it back to basics or yeah, okay, so running the demoralize in the back, so that thing's gonna stick around for a really long time. I don't mind this play here, just having a taunter kind of drawing the attacks of the rest of the team. I do not mind that play at all. That was really good. I just think I think Virus had a really thick team here, and that reach, not having to go for the taunter, is usually pretty big. You see that oftentimes when you're going against like Kelia. Sometimes you put something a little bit weaker in position 1, but you run a Wave Brood instead, thinking that like the Wave Brood, whatever's up front is gonna 1v1, and you've kind of set it up that way. But then because of like the power that Kelia has in that reach position, if you set up to go 1v1, that reach can oftentimes really disrupt that strategy because it doesn't follow the taunt. So now it's 2v1, and yeah, you're not doing well in that situation. But Virus playing the big stuff, getting it done. So let's go ahead. We got another one here for Virus. Virus at an 11%. I love this because I guess he wins. So let's see. Let's go take a look at these rules here. So we're back to basics, but we're super sneak. So wow. Yeah, look at this. He just got a big team. I like that the Forgotten One, I got like that he's got him in position 5 instead of taking the brunt. He's got a really good front tank here, so I think just swapping these two would have been the right call too. Like, look at all of this health. Like, why do you want this thing alive longer than you want this one, right? So not questioning virus, but questioning. Exploding rats up front. It's comparable here, you know, with it being back to basics. This is interesting. I wonder why. It's gotta just why does this come out this way? Are there some weird misses that happen? Yeah, I think we'd have liked to have seen that septic slime die there first. Ooh. Yeah, because now the forgotten one. Oh, okay, maybe it was that. Maybe that wasn't supposed to happen as soon as that did. Like, look at these misses that aren't happening. Yeah, that for sure isn't going to happen because it only has the 1 health, so you can't ever piss it off. There had to have just been some misses in there that just never happened. That's my guess. That's my guess. Wow. Just straight. Wow. All right, brother. Don't be mad. I wanted the health in front in case he used some kind of magic. Agree on the backline though. Oh yeah, running instead of like the disintegrator up front with the shields, but you ran the Tufts the Wide for just straight health, right? No, that was great play. Great play up front. Yeah, and I would say that would also been probably the only critique I would have had on Phantom's lineup is he ran the exploding rats, and like I understand that the attack's good, but since it was back to basics, there was no blast, and in that Fury rule set, like having that 1 health, you're guaranteeing you're never going to be Furied. You will always be one-shotted. And so I'm positive there could have been any other 4-mana melee thing you could have put in that position. Like I would have gone like you go Splinter Tools and try Zenith Monk, maybe something with any health. See what ends up happening in those situations. Well, honestly, you won't be able to on that one because that one says you're at like 89% chance of winning. So you're like, oh, cool. Now I'm a 90. But yeah, that would be my only with back to basics and Fury. Exploding rats is a rough call, I think. But that is backseat driving, my friend. The wonderful thing I get to do as a streamer who isn't playing in the tournament is I just get to nitpick your guys' lineups, be like, yay, could have done better. It's backseat driving. I am on Monday quarterback. Yay. Because I got knocked out in the second round. You should listen to what I have to say. I am a professional. All right, Virus. Best of luck, my friend. This is going to be a good one. Wow. So a good coin flip here out the gate. So running the taunt up front from Virus. Taunt in position 2. Oh, we're back to basics. Doesn't matter. So again, no, I'm with Virus on this one. I like this. He's got his team lined up in a really good way. But I just feel like the speed here, the speed and the shields here are just, that's a great thing to have in position 4. And then this is just a lot of attacks where Virus has a lot of health. So we'll see if some misses get in the way here for Virus. Wow. So almost a turn 2, 2 monsters down. That is turn 3, 3 monsters down. Just steady killing 1 a turn. Now we're back to even, but yeah, we didn't even get to the misses. I don't know what the 50% was there. Maybe it was in the very interesting. I couldn't see in that match where it was 50-50. It looked pretty cut and dry for Jan there, but the taxi driver who won the Splinterfest tournament, who wins? Yeah, exactly right. No, I did. Yeah, the watching D Tough in the Splinterfest tournament was pretty cool. That made me that one made me feel totally fine losing to him, in top 16. Like when I got to watch him in top 8 and like the way how quickly he was able to filter through teams and put multiple lineups together on the screen, look at it, think about it, scrap it, and build entirely different teams, like within like that time window. And for me, just having all those cards, the majority of them I've never played with before in my life, I had one concept out the gate based on my understanding of the game and the rules, and I went to one Splinter that I kind of was familiar with, and I put together the team from there because that's all I had time for, right? Because I was looking through there to find everything, and realistically, I couldn't go somewhere else and be like, maybe there's something over here. I literally knew nothing. So that was one of those moments where it's like my skill had taken me so far, and his skill was far superior to mine. And so I didn't mind losing to him. It was very clear and obvious, when when I was watching him play, that I had no business beating him at that time. So, but when I get there, I'll get there, and I'm very much looking forward to when Rebellion comes out, because we'll finally have a modern with no Untamed. I think there's a lot of Generation Chaos that's waiting for that to happen. So, yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. So Virus here with a 90%, going both with Snot Monkeys. And it looks like we've got Quora's similar lineups. No taunts. What's the rules here? So we got Weak Magic and Even Stevens. So both really kind of set up here. The Archimist Bear versus the Goblin Psychic is kind of the mere difference here. So pretty interesting. I can't tell you exactly how this plays out, because so I think that snipe might have just been a bad call, because it's the only snipe he has, and so performing, like, he wasted 3 attack that could have really gotten that creature out of the way twice now. He's got 6 damage on the front that could have really swung the game. But yeah, and this is oftentimes, like, unless you're intentional, like, I will always ask a player that brings one sneak or one snipe or something, I will ask them, what specifically are you targeting? If you cannot tell me specifically what you're trying to target, do not bring one sniper. Do not bring one sneaker. That is just dividing your damage in a way that is inefficient, unless you are intentionally trying to target and kill something. If you can tell me, name the card you're trying to kill, then yeah, we could totally talk about why you're bringing one sniper. But that's just how I go about it. All right, so we have sudden death. Congratulations, guys, for pushing it. Is it best of 5 or is it best? No, I think it's best of 3. Yeah. So congratulations, guys, pushing it this far. Very excited to kind of see how this turns out. Hopefully it's a good match. Gonna see how we go here. All right. So 98% to 2. And we got a Marty Double Marty Cora, but Brand the Shaman. The Swedish Shaman is probably the best answer to Cora at this moment. We'll see if that is actually how this played out. But that overcharge is really good. Really good against Cora. Healed your Fungus Slinger. Your Goblin Psychic's like, I got you, bro. He's like, no, I'm supposed to die. He's like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. I got you. No, you don't understand. This is my job. This is what I was supposed to do. I'll heal you. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. The shaman. Oh, the muskrat. Oh, let's go. Is the shaman gonna do it? Oh no, it didn't even happen with the shaman. Maybe the shaman got him down to a point. I missed it. Nope, shaman just attacked. I don't think shaman had anything to do with it. I don't know what it was. I wasn't paying attention. I was creating movie lines for Fungus Fiends. Fungus Fiend in theaters. All right. Jan, congratulations, my friend. Virus, well played as always, dude. I am so happy that you come out every night and give us a good show. But guys, thank you guys very much for coming out and hanging out in the chat and getting to experience this tournament and play with all them soulbound cards that you probably don't get to play with in those higher leagues. So I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, come by Monday night for my Splinterlands TV stream. Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. And come see us Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I think is normally when we do it. 10 p.m. Eastern for the YGG SPL podcast, which has been frequent with Virus lately. So Virus has been an awesome co-host, frequent guest, panelist, however you want to say it. But he's been a pleasure. And so, yeah, make sure you come by on Wednesday and come see us there. And then, but yeah, other than that, Town Hall on Monday. So we got a week off. We'll see what they were able to do in these 2 weeks. But hopefully everybody had an awesome end of season. And we will see you guys next time. All right. GG, everyone.